What's happening out there, everyone? The rain's just stopped. We've now got another warning, which is basically coming into effect from midnight, which is for ice. But I've just checked the river on my app, and we've got like a measuring station in our village, which is connected to the river. It's up quite high, so I'm just having a quick peek at that. Also got all the decks wired up. There's a vinyl session tonight. Picked out my records. It's actually a bit milder out here. Yeah, they're giving out an ice warning for 12 o'clock until 10 AM in the morning. I think because of the wind, it's dried most of it up. But saying that, the river's up, and I've no doubt when I walked down here this morning about 6:30, this lane was near on impassable. Yeah, it's actually feeling mild. Got the USB hand warmers. I just had a nice, interesting conversation, which I'll do a video about later, with the TV people, the TV licensing people. I had one guy try to tell me, I watched like a pirate site from a boxing. He was trying to tell me that it was completely live. So I've just rung up with a definition of live, put it to him, give him a bit of, I've done a course in ICT when I was my dad's carer. I did an open university degree in ICT, so I'll give him a load of jargon, and he was going, no, you need a license. I went away and looked into it. I've just gone back and spoke to another girl, and she said, no, you don't need a license. What a load of bollocks though, having to have any live TV you watch, you need a license. What a load of bollocks. Do you know what I mean? You could you know what I mean? You're not even watching BBC. What a joke. It's a bit flooded up here. Gonna get muddy feet again. I think you need your dinghy coming across here. Oh, that's about the best option, I think. I don't know why they don't do something about this. This lane is, it's a parish council, you know, that's supposed to upkeep this. They put the money up, didn't they? They need to stop doing things. But at least the dog can have a wash. Big puddle there. Anyway, hello. Newfoundland. How you doing, mate? I'm in England, West Kent in England, southeast of England. We just had a really, well, I'll show you the river in a minute, which is up quite high. We've had loads of rain. We've now got another weather warning. The one's just ended for rain. We've now got another warning for ice from 12 midnight to tomorrow morning. Yeah, what a con, eh? Anything you watch live on your phone, anywhere, you need a license. What a load of bollocks. Fucking, then again, I soon explained the technical side of it. And now I don't need a license. I also said to him, you're right in saying we're investigating who's in the house. We don't know who's living there. You know what I mean? I've been there 54 fucking years. You know what I mean? Who do they think's living there? It is quite crazy. Well, I said, yeah, I watched the old pirate sites from Buxton. I said, but it ain't dead live though. And then I told them what the actual definition of live was. And yeah. But yeah, any channel you watch live, you need a license. I just think that's ridiculous. I understand if you're watching live TV and it's BBC, but you could be watching any. I said, what? So in theory, then I could live ITV, and I still got to pay you mugs. And the girls just said, "Oh, don't get talking over to me." I said, "Look, I've got autism and ADHD." I said, "I talk over everybody." I said, "I can't help it." And then she was all right after that. Anyway, welcome to the village. See, I'm out in the daylight. Everyone thought I was scared, or maybe I've got my torch here. Anyway, see my village. We're going to go up to the river because we've got a measuring station now. It's up over 1.5 meters. I'm tempted to get the dinghy out. Got a little blow up dinghy to take care of.
Hey?
Dee. Anyway, everybody, hang on. You have a little storm on the way? Oh, plenty of snow, look. Where are we? I'm in Kent, West Kent, southeast of England. 80 kilometres an hour winds. Going to get the drone up later as well. Going to fly my drone around now that the rain stopped. But I tell you what, it went half coming down. I'm surprised. I come along here at 6:30 and it was like a river coming along here. I think it's only the wind that's actually made it evaporate. But I pay for an app which basically is connected to all the rivers. And we've got a measuring station down here at our river. And just alarm bells all the time. I'm also going to fly my drone around that brewery and over it. That's an old brewery. I'm probably going to piss some people off when I do that, so we'll be live for that one, just in case we get any. I'm pretty sure at some point someone's going to come out and say, I own the airspace, you know what I mean? Then we'll have to educate them. I'm not an auditor, but I will do the same kind of things as an auditor says to them. Well, some of them are rude, I won't be rude, I'll just, well, unless they're rude to me. Yeah. The south looks so much nicer than the north. Yeah, but they're all moody bastards down here, mate. My mum's a Scouser. And my dad's from this village. And I can confirm, people are more friendly up north though, mate. That's why I'm quite friendly. I suppose I've got a bit of my mum's, you know what I mean? I come out of a Scouser. Yeah. Some people walk around here like they got like a chip on their shoulder, but hang on. The sun. I tell you what, people, it's actually quite mild out here. Anyway, I'll show you the river. Scum North, as you put there. Not very nice, is it? So insulting all the northern people. As long as you're not insulting the Scousers. Oh, check that out. Oh, she's rushing there. Oh, look at that, baby. Woohoo, we're up to 7, man. I've never seen that at 7. But that's not where it does it. It's actually got a station over there, which is digital. Check that out. Boom, where's all the trout? Some big trout in there. I don't know. Got a day off. Where's all the surfers? Are down there, mate, in the surf. We'll have a look over the other side. It kind of feeds out that way. Yeah, I come along here about 6:30. And it was like a river along here. Get out the road. Anyway, Toonami. I'm sure you ain't a Sunderland fan. No, only joking. Wow, check this out. Wow, she's breached the bank a little bit over there. See, it only comes out of this section. Newcastle, eh? Alan Shearer, Peter Beardsley. Peter Beardsley, man. He played for Liverpool for us as well. In fact, Peter Beardsley and John Barnes was the dog's bollocks, man. Leeds, Harry Kewell, he played for Leeds. Viduka, he played for Leeds. Bowyer. Loads of foreigners, that's all good, mate. It's all good. I see a lot of people have them jump out on them like when they're doing video. No one's jumped. Anyone jumps out on me like you see in some of the videos, I just smack them in the mouth. Viduka, yeah, man. Who is it who had a fight on the pitch? Was that Lee Bowyer, wasn't it? Fighting his own team. Anyway. Crazy goings on. I don't know where all the water's disappeared. Get run over here. Gonna get run down. Yeah, gonna get the drone out. What I might do is just walk up to the overflow. The village overflow's up there. That's going to be quite bad. That could flood out on the road. But, yeah. Kieran Dyer. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, that right. That made me laugh. That fighting each other on the same team. Then again, I can remember. Is it Billy Bremner from the old Leeds team where it was all the teams was violence, you know what I mean? The good old days, slide tackles and all that old palaver. Now you've only got to sneeze at a player, mate, and he falls down. Then again, I think they was hard bastards, weren't they, back in the day? They was proper hard people. I think they're just pussies, aren't they, nowadays, really? But obviously back in the day they were hard men. Every team had a hard man. Shouldn't change the keeper. Chopper Harris. What's that, Chelsea, innit? I don't know. Who's one for a review there? Yeah, good old days, eh? The 70s football was the best, man. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Liverpool fan, but there's rumours going around that Arne Slot may be on a slippery slope out. And I'm hearing Steven Gerrard and Alonso's name being mentioned as joint together. I'd say let Gerrard have a go, man. In fact, that'd be a very stupid club if they didn't ever let Gerrard have a go, really. Canada, I've got some cousins in Saskatchewan in Canada. They're Newcastle guns, man. Kevin Keegan, remember that? I'd really love it. Was it Fergie when he was playing Fergie? Northern Ontario, I'm with you. Yeah, my uncle from Liverpool, he went out to Canada and married a Canadian lady, and he was a logger, like chopping down trees and doing all the timber. Yeah, I've got 2 cousins out there. In fact, one of the girls, one of my cousins, is named after my mum, so... Lucky no snow. No, there's none here yet. My mate Glenn said there's some coming in the week. Well, obviously now they're giving out an ice warning from midnight until 10 in the morning. We've just come off of the rain warning. Yeah, mate, I come out of a Scouser. Good people, man. That's why I'm Liverpool, but my mum's Everton though, but someone had to be. You'll often find it with Scouse families, half and half, do you know what I mean? Yeah. I've never had an issue up north anywhere. I've had more issues down here. It's all just nice and mellow up there, man. You know what I mean? You treat people how you want to be treated, don't you? Well, that's the sort of book I'm from. Yeah. I even visit the dodgy areas when I'm up north. But then I'll probably fit right in the dodgy areas. So. La da da. Wow. Yeah, this was like a river along here this morning at 6:30. Am I in Liverpool? No, mate, I'm in Kent. My mum was born in Liverpool, and my dad was born here, down here. My mum was a famous singer, a rock and roll star in the 50s. And my dad was in the submarines in the Navy, and that's how they met. My mum was doing a show. And my mum made records. Old pub over there, look. Closed pub. Such a shame, man, that the pubs are all dead now. Government killed them. Well, at least the old rain and that might keep a few of the dinghy boys out of Dover who come across every day. Cheers, mate. Nice one. Thank you. In fact, my subscriber numbers are going. You know what I mean? All that struggle to get to the 1,000, and then boom, we're off. It's all good. I think it's because I do lives all the time. I'm always live. But when I first started the lives all the time, I didn't know whether it was going to work. I didn't know whether the YouTube algorithm liked that. Because obviously, you got a lot of people that just upload one video like once a week or a couple of videos a week and they'll upload it. But I'm just live all the time. I think that helps my channel. Obviously I'm a music channel, but we talk about everything, mate. We talk about everything. Wild camping, football, boxing. Yeah, we've got both of the decks going tonight. So I've already picked the records out for tonight. So we'll cross over here. We're going to see how much water's in the overflow. The overflow for our village is up here. There's going to be quite a bit of water that's come off the fields. But they're so greedy around here now. They're trying to build all in the countryside. And what they don't realise, these people, is they're building on floodplains. But they probably don't know that. You know what I mean? I've been here 54 years. Plus, I've got my dad's experience as well, because he was born here in 1936. So I ain't just got my history here, I've got my dad's as well, which he sort of clued me up on. The old Catholic church over there, that's where we used to have the boxing club over there. My dad used to run a boxing club. Used to be a garage there. And behind the garage, years ago, there used to be a lemonade factory in my dad's day. But you had the big garages open up in the 80s. It wiped our little garage out. Yeah, I love a bit of history. That's where you're from, isn't it, at the end of the day? Quite a bit of history regarding the Second World War around here. Got quite a few, but obviously during the war, they all used to come over from France, the Luftwaffe. Well, the first place they'd get up coming into is Kent. What a lot of them used to do was shit themselves and just drop the bombs. So a lot of bombs around here. They actually blew up a pub. It was a Doodlebug, a V1 rocket, that blew up the Broom pub. Yes, mate, I'm in England. Victoria, is that? Victoria. As you can see, there's quite a bit of water in that bit. But yeah, plus my dad was in the submarines, and my granddad was also in the submarines. I used to do my paper round in there when I was a kid. Two big posh estates. Christmas tips and all sorts we used to get from there. Boxes of chocolates. Anyway, this little farmhouse is for sale if you've got a few million in your back pocket. That's how the other half live, look, the rich people. Unfortunately, I'm not rich, I'm just working class. Because in this country, we've got a class system. You've got your top, your silver spoon brigade, and then you've got your middle class, and then you've got the bottom of the pile. Right, Nobby, how you doing, mate? I'm in Kent. Look, check this out. I told you it was up quite high. I've come along here before and it's all out there, flooding out there. But I'll show you where the water's coming off. It's probably zooming into here. Richness is all about perspective. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? You can have nothing and be rich in lots of things, can't you? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, it'd be nice to have millions in the bank and just whatever, but life ain't like that, is it? Look, yeah, I told you. See, I know what I'm talking about here. It's booming now. In fact, we're foaming up. It's foaming up. And what that is all the excess water coming all off the estates, all off the fields. Check that out, man. And what that is there, that's the overflow coming out. Yeah. There's some big old fish in there. Right. Oh yeah, it must be nice to have that much money like in the bank and that you just ain't got to look at your bills. You can go in a shop, you ain't even got to think about how much it costs. That must be crazy. But then again, money don't make you happy, does it? Look at poor Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton, the boxer, one of my favourite boxers. He took his own life. Very sad. Ricky the Hitman, eh? He was quality. I'm in England. 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 It's a nice break from crazy Yanks. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, it's all good here, man. It's all good. Canberra, Australia, down under there. A couple of my pals went to Oz, married an Aussie bird, and he lives out there. I don't mind the Aussies. Quite like the Commonwealth, yeah. The Commonwealth Games. It's still good to be connected to all these countries. Obviously, Australia. Obviously, the real originals are the Aboriginal people, but you've got Captain Cook and his merry mob. And then again, look what happened to Captain Cook. It's all good. It's all good. I watch a bit of sport from Australia, boxing and cricket and stuff. In fact, we had to test at Christmas. Ashes. Cheers, mate. Enjoy yourself. Whatever you're doing out there. And that goes to everybody. Oh yeah, definitely in this day and age, with what's going on in the world, you've got to try and unite with, you know what I mean, your friendly countries and that. But I think when something's really outrageous that happens, I think people do stand together. You live amongst... That's all new to me. So you've educated me there, Jay. It's a policeman. Policeman late for his donuts. Donut o'clock. Do I need to what? Do you need to be fully English, white, or just born now? Well, I'm English, Irish and Spanish, and I was born here. I am what's known as a man of Kent. It's all to do with what side of the river you're born on. Birmingham, Dudley, the home of UB40 and the beat. Old pub there, look. The back of it. State of that. Just fucking shut away. Well, they used to put people in there, but they don't anymore, man. It just looks run down. Tell you what, back in the day, that pub used to be wicked, man. Well, yeah, I'm pretty authentic, really, myself, to be honest with you. I just tell it like it is. I'm quite old school. Nah, I wouldn't. I don't even class myself. Do you want to come through here, mate? No. I don't even class myself as British because I'm not really. Obviously, I'm English and I've got Southern Irish blood as well as Spanish. So I'm not British. You're a Kiwi. I've got another pal that's out in New Zealand. Don't mind New Zealand, Samoa, and all that. You're Welsh and proud. So you should be, mate, as well. So you should be. Oh right, you're a Kiwi living in Aussie, but your grandparents are from Sussex. Yeah, most Aussies will probably have some kind of British connection. Come down here into the village. A lot happening here. Oh. Let's cross over. Go up through the school. Not really. USB hand warmers, keep your hands warm. Gonna go up through the school there. Geezer's just giving me a strange look then, filming. It's all good. You do birds? I'm with you. Oh. Loads of birds around here, man. That was my old primary school. In fact, my first ever classroom was just there when I was a little lad. Okay, mate. Well, thank you for joining us anyway, and you're welcome anytime. That goes for everybody out there. We're not really prejudiced on this channel. Anyone can come in. So I'm waiting for a phone call from your social worker. That's quite a mad stream we've done. Like you can see along here. Where is that? Where the windows were. Right, we'll go down here and up that way, I think. Going to be live tonight playing some records. I've got all my I picked some records out. I've also wired in another deck, so we've got 2 decks now. But I'm using my Techniques one and a JVC deck which I've wired in until I get another stylus. this way. Go up here and do a right. No, I'm surprised I haven't been stopped yet from the camera. I see some people in London literally getting physically attacked because they're filming, but that'd make a good video. Oh, we've got loads of little alleyways and that here. I used to work in that. Used to be a bakery. I used to be a baker in there when I was a young man. Can't believe it's like a river along there earlier. Just get out of the noise. We've got an old brewery over there, which I'm going to be flying my drone around at some point. See that there? That was like a working brewery. What's that guy trying to run my feet over? When my dad was a nipper, my dad was born on this road here, up there, in 1936. I used to come out there with all some carts with all the beer on the back. Yeah, we're going to be flying a drone over there. You're about an hour away, your childhood village. I've seen so many changes around here over the years, it's quite crazy. This was all derelict land when I was a nipper. Can't believe they've given out a warning for ice. It's quite warm out here, but I think as soon as the old sun disappears, it's going to be freezing. So don't know how many of these windows I've smashed. When they was building this, me and all my mates used to come down here, smash all the windows and do all sorts of mischief. Proper little vandals. Saying that there weren't gates I can keep out or anything. You're not into records? Yeah, but you're into music. Are you into music? You may not be into music, but you may not be into records, but surely everybody's into music. Just got to charge my phone back up. Snowball at the window. Not seen any snow yet here. Apparently there's some on the way, but I've yet to see it. Where's the snow? Go through this puddle again.
No, rubbish.
Very Right, one more month, and then you're gonna have a nice dinner.
All right.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay. I actually think it's mild out here. It's going to be slippery tonight. Uh, yeah, I did see that in New York, all that snow down. Yeah, sorry about that. So I was just talking to my nephew. But anyway, I'm going to jump off of here and I'll catch everyone a bit later. Thank you for joining me today.